Good morning. It's Miss Ann. Today is Tuesday, May 19th. Good. I remember the date. For the rest of this week, we are going to be doing our fantastical creatures. Fantastical creatures are animals or people that exist in fantasy. So the ones that I picked, I think are popular. We're going to do a mermaid. On tomorrow, we're going to do a unicorn, which is a horse with like a horn in the middle of its forehead. And Friday, we're going to do a dragon. And a dragon, let's see, yes, we're going to do the dragon from Shrek. The mermaid, it's just a mermaid I made up. So today we're going to do the scene, like the background for our fantastical creatures. So it's going to be a landscape. It has to have water for the mermaid. It has to have a forest. And what's a forest? It's a group of trees. It's where lots of animals live in forests. I used to have a forest behind me, but they cut them down to build those really big houses. And the dragons live in caves or they live in castles, but we're going to just draw a cave. Okay? So let's get started. Put this over here. So this is something I drew yesterday. Let's see if you can see it. Let's make sure you can see it. Yep. Okay. So it's got a sea or water, and that's blue. It's kind of blue-green. I made it. It's got a forest, and I made really simple pine trees. You could see that they're triangles, so we're going to use our triangles. And I made a cave. And the cave, I kind of have it in the water. I don't know if that's where dragons live. I never met a dragon. So the cave is almost like a circle, isn't it? With like a little cutout. So let's get started. We're going to use our drawing pencil, and we may use an eraser initially. So we're going to hold the paper this way because we're drawing a landscape. So it's going to go across. When we do the mermaid, we're going to hold it this way. When we do the unicorn, well, it depends on our view of the unicorn. I haven't figured that out yet. Okay, so let's think about this. So let's draw the horizon line. Now the horizon line is something on a landscape that it's where the sky touches the land. It doesn't actually touch it, but it looks like it does. So let's draw a line like across here. Okay. And part of this we're going to erase. Can you see it? Let me make sure you can see it. Yeah. Okay. So let's draw where the water's going to be. And the water this looks like it's a bay of some sort. Like the ocean is out there, and this looks like it might be a bay. A bay is like an inlet. So let's draw, and this is really just really loose. Maybe around like this, and just kind of leave it there, and then maybe like this. Okay. So you could see it's not a shape. Well, it's a shape, but it's just like a organic shape. It doesn't really have. It's not a circle. It's not a square. It's like a blob. Okay. So here we're going to have the forest. And the forest is going to be filled with pine trees. And I think we did pine trees. I think my fourth graders did pine trees in around Christmas, right before Christmas break. So we're going to do nice triangles, but we're going to put a flourish on them. Okay. And when we color them, we'll get a little looser. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. I'm making this is really getting dried out. Okay, let's draw another one like this. So how many should we make? A forest has a lot of pine trees. if it's a pine tree forest. So there. Let's see. That's a bigger one. And then to make it look like there's a lot more trees, we're going to put trees behind, in between these trees. Like that. Oh, why do I keep doing that? I'm going backwards. Oh, I keep doing it. What's wrong with me? Like that. We can make some of them bigger. Okay. And what color are we going to color these? Green. We're going to make these green. And then we're going to do a little bit of blue in between to make it look like the sky's coming through it. Okay. Then this is, we'll just make this like a, what did I do with this? I kind of made this look like a field of flowers. I don't really know if it does look like a field of flowers, but a unicorn would be coming out of the forest and walking through a field of flowers. That's just my thought on unicorns. So we won't color that, or we won't draw that at all. Okay, so then let's draw a cave. So cave, what shape did we say it was? It's like an oval, kind of, and then with a cutout. So let's draw a nice shaped oval. And then we're going to do a cutout. A cutout is like the entrance to the cave. Who's ever been in a cave? I was in one once. When I was in Mexico a long time ago, we went to a cave. It was in the ground. We had to go through a hole to get into the cave, and it was beautiful. But it was, boy, I was really nervous. I'm very claustrophobic, which means I don't like to be inside things that I can't get out of. So I kind of had a little bit of a panic attack. Okay, right. Okay, so this is where the water is. This is the inside. Okay, so let's get started with coloring. The sky will be blue. I know you all have blue. So let me find my blue. I should have got my pencils out. That is not blue, that's violet. Where is blue? This is kind of a nice blue. Is that a nice blue for a sky? I think it is. I think it's probably called sky blue. But you know what? These aren't good pencils. These are meant to be watercolor pencils. How about this? This is a good one. Okay. Oh, okay, so remember, when we draw with a pencil or a crayon, we go sideways, but we need to kind of outline everything that we're not going to color so that we can just go back and forth around it. You see that? Okay, so now move that. Go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You know, a lot of times when I do crayon or colored pencils and I'm going back and forth, notice how I move my finger? My finger is actually stopping the pencil from going on the cave. So I use my finger as like kind of a stop. Okay. Okay. Is that a good color for the sky? Yeah, I guess it is. Okay, so let's go. Oh. Now the hard part. Oh, okay, I'm picking up something. What's that going to be? What do we make those when we do a sky and I pick up something? That's just going to be a bird. Okay, we got to be real careful not to go over the trees. I'm picking up something there. Let me use paper. Put this paper underneath it. Like that. That's better. Okay, so let's be careful when we do that. that good? Yeah. All right, let's see. Oh, look at my pencil's getting duller. Or it's getting short. I may have to sharpen it. How's your sharpeners? How are they working out? I hope they're you're using them a lot, because colored pencils you have to sharpen a lot because they're softer than normal pencils, so they lose their edge. Okay, let me sharpen that. Whew. My hand is tired. I need to take a break. I'm going to take a cup of tea. Oh, that's good. Okay. Okay, let's go around here. Let's go around there. Let's go around here. And then we could just go back and forth at the top. Now, oh, if you want to put the sun, you can put the sun there or there. Should we put the sun over here? Yeah, we'll put the sun. So we're not going to color this area right here, okay? That will be where the sun is. Okay. That looks good. Looks good. Phew. Okay, and then we could kind of touch it up later. Okay, so the sun is going to be, make sure you can see this, yellow. So let's get our nice yellow out. We're going to leave our blue out because we're going to use that again. Let's see. Here's my sun. Here's my yellow. Does that look good? All right, so we're going to make a nice image of a sun. It's going to be kind of round. Okay, so there's the sun. It's a little low. Maybe it's just, maybe the sun is setting, or maybe it's rising. Let's see. Okay, all right. Okay, green. So we're gonna leave, we need yellow at all? Well, we'll leave it out. I'm not sure if we're gonna need it, but we'll leave it out. Let's see, green. We need a nice green. Here's a nice green. Is that a good green? Yep. Okay. So we're just going to kind of go back and forth like this with our green, kind of like that. And then in the middle, we can do more solid. But the edges, you want them to be like almost like feathers. Like those are the branches. And then I'm going to show you something we're going to do, something cool. To make a pine tree look more like a pine tree, we're going to go in with blue inside some of the branches, because that will look like, yeah, see how that looks better. Okay. All right, now these trees behind us are a little darker, aren't they? Why would they be darker? Because they're behind, they're farther away. So how do we make green appear to be darker? What color do we add to green to make it darker? We add red. Yeah, so let's do that now. Oh, I have the hardest time finding my red. I know what I do with it. And I don't know why. Let's see, what's this? Is that red? That's red orange. So I don't know what I do with my red. So let's just add a bit of red. You use red. I can't seem to find my red. Just a little bit. See it kind of going back? See? Looks darker. Okay. Let's do this guy. And, oh, we probably want to erase those lines, unless we think the colored pencil will go over those. Let's just erase it. Okay. 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 Is that good? Then this one's going to be behind, so we're going to make it darker. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So let's add that red. I'm just doing little pieces of it. And you can see the red, but it just makes it more, actually makes it more interesting looking. Okay. And this guy, no, this guy's in front of, okay. Look, he's leaning. Okay. And let's do this guy. How many trees have I made? Do we have in total? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's one over here. So we have 10 trees. So let's try to get at least 10 trees in our forest. Well, let's do a little bit of blue. The blue's coming through. Just makes it. Okay. Green. Green. Let's just finish with the green and then we'll add the red. Okay, so which ones are behind us? Let's see, this one's behind us. And this one's behind us. Okay. All right. Now, this was, let's add kind of green right here, which kind of is supposed to be grass. And then let's do those field of flowers. Now, how did we do field of flowers before? We did lots of circles. Let's do a base of yellow, and then we'll add color. So let's just go back and forth with yellow. Like that. Up there. How's that look? And then let's go in with teeny little circles. What colors should we use? We'd use definitely red. What's pretty flowers? Purple? How about purple? What color is this? Is this purple? That's a weird color. Yeah, it's kind of purple. Let's see, blue, maybe some blue. So let's just do little circles like this, all around like that. They're almost like little dots, okay, all around. It's like the cheetah. Remember we made cheetah dots? What colors were these cheetah dots? So they weren't red. They were black. Okay, just go around like that. Because unicorns are magical and everything around them is beautiful. So I think they would be walking in a field of flowers. So, okay, so I used red. Let's use blue. And then we're just going to go in and add more dots. Remember when we did the field of flowers? When did we do that? That was fun. I liked that. Okay. Now the blue, we're adding blue to yellow, and what's it doing? It's making yellow. No, it's not making yellow, it's making green. That's okay. Let's see. Okay. colors do we need? We could do orange. Orange would be pretty. Should we do orange? Let's see. Oh, how about this? Is that orange? No. Where's my orange? Here's orange. Doesn't have a... let's see. I could sharpen it. Okay. Let's do some orange. Oh, I like that. I like that orange. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So now we're going to do the water. Now, this is right here. This is supposed to be like a piece of land that's coming out. Let's just do that. Okay, so the water's going to be blue because the water is really, the color water's clear, but it reflects the sky. So we're going to make it the same color as the sky, but then we're going to add some green to it. So let's just go, this is easier than the, because we don't have the trees. So let's just go back and forth like this, up to the green. You know what that reminds me of? Sprinkles on cookies or ice cream. I haven't had any ice cream yet this warm weather. I'm trying to hold off. But I certainly have had cookies. I've been making cookies a lot lately. It's terrible. They're good, I have to say. But then I eat them. Go in there. Let's make this a little more even. Look good. Oh, let's get more. And right there. Okay, now let's put like just a touch of green. Just like that. See how it changes? It's changing to blue-green. Now I'm going to show you a trick that we're going to do. Okay, so the trees are on the land, and the sun, which I didn't draw, but would be back here. So we're going to see the reflection of the trees in the water. See how I did green, like right around there? So let's do that here. So we're just going to kind of go, we're not going to draw them exactly, just like this, like that. How's that look? And then that. And then that. And I'm just kind of going back and forth. I'm not making exact triangles. How's that look? Does that look like that's a reflection? I think it does. I think that looks really good. Really happy. On our cookie. It does look like a cookie. Okay, so then the cave, what should we have on top? Let's put some grass on top of that. So that's just going to be like that. Some grass like that. And then the cave is, it's just rocks. And rocks could be any kind of color, or we could just use our drawing pencil to kind of make it look like a cave. This is my drawing pencil, yeah. So to make it go inside, because the inside of the cave is really dark. We could just use our pencil like that. And then these are all just rocks. I don't know, what should we do over here? Let me just kind of have this go like this. Yeah. Oh, now the inside of the cave, that's water. It has to be darker. So how do we make blue darker? What do we do to it? we add, let's make this go like this. What do we add? What color do we add for blue to make it darker? Blue, orange. We add a little bit of orange. So let's do that. So we have orange because we put orange in our fields. So let's just do like, oh, that's probably a little too orangey. Let's see, let's take a little blue. That just makes it look a little darker because it's inside of a cave. Okay, and we could put some flowers up there. Yeah, more flowers there. Okay, so we are, let's make, no, we did that already. Okay, oh, let's go in here. Okay, are we even here? Does this look okay? I think it looks okay. Okay, so, what time is it? How are we doing for time? Oh, we're doing good. Okay, so tomorrow we're gonna draw a mermaid. Let me show you the mermaid I drew. Oh, that's the cheetah. Let's see. Okay, this is the mermaid we're gonna draw. Something like her. Okay, I threw some fish in there. And then we're gonna make a small mermaid like this. Okay, and this is supposed to be the fish scales in her hair because she's underwater, although she's not, is kind of flying away. And we got some fish. And then the next day we're gonna draw a unicorn, and I started a unicorn. That's a head of a horse with a horn on it. It's not the best. I'll fix it up. And then I haven't done a dragon. I did a dragon, but it's at school, so I had to do another dragon. So let's just stick this. Where's our? Here it is. Okay, let's do this. Let's put this here. What that's gonna, oh, it's gonna be so cool, like that. She could actually sit on the top of the rock. Okay, cool. Okay, all right. So that's it for today. So you can work on this today. You can use different color blues. You could actually add some clouds if you like, but you got to do that before. Yeah, because once you do colored pencil, you can't erase it. I would probably make this darker. If I had to do this again, I would probably make this darker. Yeah, maybe add more green. Back up like that. Just a little bit darker. And then maybe we can add something else over here because this looks kind of plain. Think about that. Okay, hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.